time when you started rapping, when you got signed, there was nobody else that was really signed.
Nah.
So can you talk about like, like the scene that was going on, the people that were involved in the scene, and like how you got your first deal?
Yeah, well, my sister had a boyfriend. His name was Stevie G. He was like really young. This like way long ago. But he was getting money, and he was around. I had at the time I had three sisters, three sisters in the house with me, and multitude of female cousins, and they were like the hot girls. You know what I mean? Like in Philly, in my neighborhood. So like all the dope boys, all the they always be over the house. So like I knew Steve, and we started rapping, and we needed money to go to studio. So but we was more so looking for a chaperone, somebody that could like go on the road, because we met this guy named Mike C, which I never mentioned his name ever in life before, but like he's actually the person that got us our first show ever in Atlantic City at this spot called the Wonder Garden. And we was like little kids. Crisscross ain't even come out yet at this point. So like we like, okay, we need a chaperone, and we told him and all that. He's like, yeah, I got you. He had money. So he wound up start taking us to the studio, and that's how we started getting in the studio to like record music. But a girl named April, who she's a tomboy, had a fat ass though, but she was like a tomboy. But like we knew her since kids, and we always made fun of her because she dressed like a boy but had a big butt or whatever and stuff like that. But she always was fresh though, clothes wise, but like a boy, but fresh. And she told us that she had a manager. I mean, she had a brother. And this years later, and she like, yeah, he's like at Bad Boy with Puff, and we like, you gotta. First of all, you don't have no brother. Like we know you forever. Never seen a brother. It's just you and your mom. She like, no, he lives in New York, but it's my brother, like for sure. We like, all right, whatever. She's like, I want him to rap. I want him to hear y'all rap when he come. We brushed it off. And one day, like he came to their crib, and we went around there. Steve was with us, everything, and we rapped for him. And he really was part of, like, he was like one of the founding members of Bad Boy, Kurt Barrows. And we rapped for him, and he was like, well, it was three of us at the time. He was like, I can't sign y'all because we just signed this group called The Locks, and there's three of them. But what I can do is I can get you interviews with other labels and stuff like that. So then he introduced us to a guy named Mark Byers. And Mark Byers took us around to all the labels with Steve. And, Jay-Z, everybody was on board to sign us. And we just wound up going with Atlantic. So that's really how it happened. It was like just constant work, constant grinding. And then that fateful day, it was kind of weird because it was just like, I ain't really believe her. And then that wound up being something that really changed our lives.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I always thought she was lying. Honestly, yeah, I did.
If you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest drops.